Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Chapman here, and you guys are not gonna believe it. I just got back to my base to try and build myself the ultimate storage system, and I just discovered that we have a problem. I was just about to buy a whole bunch of materials and put a whole bunch of redstone together in order to build our storage system, and I am completely out of emeralds, and I am running right out of redstone, and the raid farm, everybody, is completely broken. So with this thing being broken, it's time, everybody. In this episode, we are gonna go and engineer ourselves a brand new raid farm using basically the lame mechanics that we have now. And now to start, I am just gonna need a villager and an ocean. And the game plan here is very simple. We're going to take the original OG raid farm. We're going to slice this sucker in half, and then we're going to morph this into something that I don't think anybody's seen before. What? So to begin, the first thing that I need to do is I need to set up the area where I am going to stand and where the villagers are going to fall. So this right here is where I'm going to stand and slice all of the mobs when they come falling down. Now what I got to do is I got to set up 2 stages for the farm. We need to set up the spawner and we need to set up the container. This is actually going to be really easy. So we're basically just going to have all of the guys fall down right here. So let's close this all in. But for the container, what we're going to do is we're actually going to have magma blocks that push in with some normal pistons above them. Then what we need to do is we need to power these pistons. That way, all of the pillagers come falling down here, taking fall damage, making them one-hit kill for us. And now what we need to do is we basically just need to contain all of this and connect it all up to the redstone. So that is the little container area right there. Now I just need to get some redstone in place in order to make these pistons go back and forwards. But that is how simple it is right there. Now what I need to do is I need to go up and build the spawning area high enough in order for these guys to be one-hit kill when they come down. All right, and this is how high up the spawner needs to be. I think it's 22 blocks above. Now for the spawning area, I just need to put down 3 sticky pistons with 3 stone blocks in front of them. Then we just need to contain all this. And similar to the one over there, we also need to power these. And then that is our stage 2 spawning setup right there. Again, we just need a little bit of redstone in place in order to make all of these go back and forwards. But I actually kind of have an idea for both of these. And did I really set these up on opposite sides? I did! Oh my goodness. But the idea that I have for these is going to require us to go and visit somebody. And I just hope that this guy doesn't spawn, because I need one of those. And I'll actually take 2, please. Okay, and with these skulk sensors, let's see what we can set up here. Because the idea here that I have is very simple. When the mobs spawn, they always spawn in the air and then drop. So I'm not going to lie. I have no idea if this is going to work, but I've been thinking about this for about a day. But if my redstone understanding is correct, if these guys spawn in the air and then drop... Oh, that is actually... That actually might work out perfectly. I can foresee us having a problem with those things though because of the Ravagers, but we're gonna see. Okay, but that's it so far right there. Now what I need to do is I need to put one down here on this one, but this one I think we're gonna have to put up a little bit higher so that way my slicing doesn't interfere with it. Okay, and I think that should do for all of you guys who are paying attention and following along. But let's give it a try. Oh. Okay, and so far it's working. Is it going to work with pillagers though? I have no idea, but so far that is the farm. Now I kind of want to try it before I go any further, but I kind of forgot that there's actually a stage 3 of this farm that we need to make, and that is the Ravager killers. Because in order for us to cycle raid after raid as fast as possible when these guys spawn in, we're going to have to get rid of the Ravagers as fast as possible. And I think the only way to do that is going to be by sending them over to the Nether. Now, for the Ravager killers, we need two things. We need composters on the side, so that way the Ravagers can kind of fit their little butts up. Then, on the opposite side, we are going to need cauldrons, both of them filled up with some lava. And we're just going to actually remove that for a second. Oop, thank you. Oh, where to go? Oh, no. And then from here, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're going to use the same waterlogged stairs that are in the old farm. And we're going to use those to pull the Ravagers up. Then what I'm going to do is at the end of this platform, I'm going to build myself a portal. Then, using these trapdoors, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And then from here, I don't know. Maybe some trapdoors like that, so that way no Ravagers fall out. And then from here, game plan simple. We just need some more water. And oh no, I wasn't expecting that. I should have maybe have been paying attention. And then let's light this portal, and let's see what happens if I waterlog this. Okay, now what happens if I waterlog that? And then that one. Okay, and that looks good right there. Now I just need to go to the other side and basically just set up my Ravager killers. That way the nether doesn't overflow with Ravagers, and this is going to be incredibly easy, especially since we're in a soul sand valley. Okay, and there's the Ravager killers. That should be easy enough. Okay, I just got to try to get back to the overworld without burning to death. Now, we just need to cap all of this off. And there we go. There is stage 2 spawner and stage 3 Ravager killer all complete. Actually, that's a lie. That is 100% a lie. Because you know how raid members like to sit on top of Ravagers? Yeah, we need to... I forgot. We need to get rid of those guys. But now, believe it or not, in order to separate these guys, this is easy enough. We just need to run a row of stairs like that at the top of the portal. Then we need to run another row of stairs opposite, one block below those stairs. Then we need to just contain all of this. And then all we got to do now is we just got to waterlog each one of these stairs. Ha ha ha, and look at that. And that is what we are going to use in order to separate the pillagers from the Ravagers. And actually, I forgot, my pit is only 3 wide. So what did I make them 5 wide? I don't know, but that is it right there. And now, I just tried to put a little bit of a delay in the system, and I'm not sure how I feel about that going back and forwards like that. How do we stop that? If I put wool in front of the pistons, is that going to stop it? Oh my goodness, and it did. What the heck? I'm a mad scientist. Look at this. Okay, now I have no idea if this is going to work. The idea behind this whole system right here that I just quickly put together is that it has now officially added a little delay to the opening and closing of the system, and hopefully that is going to be long enough in order to catch all the guys when they come off of the Ravagers. I'm not sure, but with that entire system and setup in place right there, the only thing left to do now is to actually try and run this farm and see if we are going to die. Just kidding. We got to see if this thing actually works. I have no idea. But there it is, everybody. The brand new, probably a little bit overcomplicated raid farm. I'm going to go and grab this boat, and I am going to go and get myself a villager. And we're going to see if that beast is even going to spawn a raid and if it's even going to work. Oh, and what a scoop up. Did you see that? All right, now for this, I am literally just going to stick Mr. Villager right there underneath the platform. I just got to grab his workstation and a couple Bad Omen 5 bottles. And let's drop that right there. Let's cover all of these so that way no raid members spawn. Let's swap that out for a dispenser. Let's put that armor stand in there, and let's Let's see if this farm is gonna work. I have no idea. We've got all 3 stages in place. There doesn't look like there's any other place for a mob to spawn other than inside the thing. So let's just cross our fingers. Let's drink one of these bad omen bottles. All right, and there's the raid countdown, and let's see. I'm terrified. My thinking behind this is that all I should have to do is just basically stand here. And let's see, are we gonna get a raid? No, because the raid bar went away. Why did the raid bar go away? Oh no, what have I done here? I wonder if my villager is maybe too low. I don't know. The only thing we could do is maybe try and lift him up like that. This is not good. I thought my idea here was flawless. Let's try this again. Okay, countdown has begun. Let's see. Is the raid bar actually going to stick around this time? Or have I built this all for nothing? Oh no. Okay, let's put him up there. Then we'll run this again, and let's see. 3rd time's a charm, hopefully. Okay, raid bar. What? Oh my goodness. What the heck? No! Okay, and I was gonna say, and after 4th time's a charm, it worked, but it didn't work. So it works with the workstation right there, pretty much directly underneath it. But now, where did those other mobs spawn? I mean, where did they, what? I don't know either, and honestly, oh wait, actually. Maybe they didn't spawn anywhere else at all. Maybe they just came flying out of there. Probably. Okay, but it works, everybody. I just need to go and get myself another villager, drop him in place, and then we can start thinking about the reloading system in order to give me some more bad omen, and as well as the storage system. Let's go. Okay, but there's the core of the farm right there, everybody, working with skulk sensors, which means I don't need to put in any more extra redstone, which is hilarious. I'm actually probably going to have to run that thing and test it a little bit more just to make sure that there's no hiccups, but let's go get another villager. All right. Okay, can I get this guy in place? Ooh. Okay, we just need a little nudge. Okay, now just power that, and that is our villager in place. I just need to go and get another bad omen bottle in order to try this. And then we can put the storage system in place. And if everything is working, we have basically engineered ourselves a fantastic raid farm. I just have no idea how fast it'll be, but let's go get a bad omen and let's give this a try. Okay, and I've drank my bad omen. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stand here and basically just swipe about as often as I can, just like this. And let's see, is this going to work? Okay, there's our raid bar. What the heck? And how'd you get out? Oh, well, that's probably why that didn't work. Okay, we'll do that instead, so that way you can't jump out of the composter. And now let's give this another try. And if you could please summon a raid, because I am quickly running out of Bad Omen 5 bottles. Okay, and I heard raids. What? I was afraid to slice in case I chopped that guy's face off, but there goes one raid. Let's see the next one come down, hopefully. Oh my goodness, and I see it. And here they come. And okay, I think I might have to be standing inside the armor stand, but so far it's working. We are literally instantly getting rid of an entire wave of a raid. And the next one is starting literally instantly. And did you see that? I think we got rid of a Ravager. Okay, I'm going to have to resort on the time lapse in order to see what is going on here because I literally have no idea. But so far, it looks like everything is working. And all I have to do is just stand here and like, what? I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised this is working as well as I thought. I didn't think splitting the raid farm in half was gonna be a legitimate plan, but apparently it is. Oh, there goes another Ravager. And I can't see what is happening to them, but it looks like they are heading over to the Nether. Oh no, but we got one raid member left up there. Okay, we might have to put a little bit of a more of a delay on this because we don't want that. And oh no, what? How did that guy get outside the raid thing? Oh, he must have squeezed through the giant opening that I left right there. I am a doorknob. Okay, but he's gone. We're gonna have to fix that afterwards, and hopefully those guys don't come down and kill me. But let's see, here comes the next wave. They are all dead, and oh my goodness, we have a raid victory, everybody. We actually have a raid victory, and hey! So that means that the raid farm actually works. We just got to go and cover that giant opening that I left up there. Okay, and these are meant to be right there in order to stop any mobs from actually coming out like what they just did. But okay, so far, so good. And look at all of the items that I've got. I'm sure some is probably despawned already. Okay, but there's our raid farm. I just need to put it in the storage now in order for us to collect all of our items. But other than that, we are chilling. Okay, well, with that working, I'm going to build a storage system. I don't even know why I'm flying away. I have everything that I need right here. Okay, and there's my very basic storage system right there. The only thing that I'm really going to be capturing from this is going to be emeralds and maybe some redstone. The rest I kind of don't really care about. But there it is, the entire farm ready. Let's go get some bad omen from the pillager outpost farm. All right, after a couple of days, we've got ourselves a half stack of bad omen 5s. But look it, because I haven't touched any of the other bad omens, look at all of the other bad omens that I have too. But now that we have these, we can go back now and we can go and run the raid farm and we can time it and we can put a little timer in place so that way all I have to do is just stand there and do nothing. And now let's see, the timing system for this is going to be very simple. All we're going to do is have a redstone torch that goes right here and allows this piston to go up and down, which should allow us to drink another bad omen 5 bottle. So from here, what I need to do is I need to build Ethos hopper clock, and then I need to run the farm to figure out how much timing needs to go in it. But with Ethos hopper clock in place, now the only thing left to do is to quite literally run the farm, time the farm, and then load up the hopper clock. And then we can just basically stand here and farm forever. Okay, and other than the fact that I built possibly the worst storage system in the world, like what? I mean, what? It looks like all I have to do is just load up these hoppers with as many items as possible. And what that is going to hopefully allow me to do is to basically just stand here, hold my bad omen in my left hand, and then hopefully auto attack for basically forever. Or at least until I'm at a bad omen. Okay, and I decided to clean up the redstone and the storage a little bit, so now the entire thing is a lot more compact. But now the whole farm is powered by a lever, and all I gotta do is just drink my bad omen now. Then I just need to make sure that I'm attacking at the right pace and holding down my right click. And buddy, it's time to farm. Okay, and this should go down and up just before the last raid, which it did. Okay, and there's our raid victory. Now let's see, is it going to automatically restart? Oh my goodness, and it is. And there we go, everybody. We have just engineered a fully automatic raid farm. Oh, look at this. After just a couple of raids, we got a little bit of redstone rolling in. We've got a little bit of emeralds rolling in. And look at all the totems I've got for backup already. With all of my other totems, I could die forever. As long as I don't have another warden moment. Okay, but there it is. I am going to put in a little bit of better redstone in order for this to activate when I actually start swiping my sword. And I might put out a tutorial for this too as well. But there it is, everyone. The raid farm. A new one, and it works flawlessly so far. And look I could probably put a turtle egg somewhere out here and even collect a little bit of gold from this. Okay, but there it is. I've just got to run this thing and get a little bit more emeralds, and then I can start building some redstone, and it's time. Time to farm some emeralds and build a storage system. This is going to be amazing. But I'm out of here. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Chapman Official if you guys are going to need anything, and I am out of here. Look at my raid farm, everyone.